that you hoped it would be when you came back here?
Oh, that was like too much. That was ridiculous. That was incredible. I mean, all from Chris making that possible, Snit, and I'm sure he was talking to BB. And then for them to bring me back, Alex. I got to talk to Terry a little bit. I don't know. I got DFA'd. I'm on a flight back home, and BB texted me, and he was like, "Hey, they wanted you to come in for the last week." And so I think the hope for me was like just kind of like try to like let some of it go, kind of let that feeling go a little bit of the disappointment, the failure, and then just finish the year in a way that was a little bit more comforting than just going home with that taste in my mouth, like just the feeling and those thoughts. So,
what was it? What was that like coming off and your wife and kids being there on the field?
Yeah, it was just yeah. I mean, for them to be on the field, I mean, my parents are in town. My mom, unfortunately, couldn't be at the field because she had a little bit of an accident, hurt her leg, which I feel awful about. I mean, my sister was here. My in-laws, the kids, their cousins are here. Andrew Lowenthal and B.B. Abbott were here. And Chuck Foss was here. Like, all these people that I've known a long time. I looked over, and Strami was in the other dugout. To be able to be here with, Snit and Cranny and all the guys in the clubhouse, everybody that's here. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's unbelievable and surreal in an amazing way.
It almost feels like a storybook for you to be the Braves. Hard to see Kutch over there. You see Lamont. I mean, it just, like you said, your family's here.
Yeah. I mean, friends showed up. Friends of mine I grew up with, they flew down. Guys that I played with. I think Chuck and JoJo were here. Steve Russell, guys that I played with, and I don't know. I mean, the Braves organization is, and even before I was a Brave, I wanted to be a Brave. I grew up rooting for the Yankees and the Braves. The Braves were on TBS. They had the best rotation in the big leagues. They had guys that I really looked up to and I wanted to be like, and then I got to meet them. I got to wear the same uniform and be in the same clubhouse. And then, and two, I mean, like my pitching coaches coming up through the minor leagues, people that like shaped who I am, and when I was just a 18-year-old and I got to the big leagues, and then I don't know. I mean, it's 7 years of my career that I spent in the minor leagues, and then I got to be in the big leagues, and then to come back here and be on a World Series team and share the room with these guys and some amazing human beings.
How about the ovations you got from the fans today? I think
it's incredible. It's incredible. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, like I was trying to get my legs under me, get my delivery going. And, it's like I fall behind guys, and like I hear the fans cheering. Like that's awesome. Like there's nothing like that. There's nothing like feeling like people have your back. And whether that's out there, the fans, whether that's your teammates, your coaches, and the people that are in the organization, for me to be able to feel that feeling at the end was incredible.
Obviously we assume that you're retiring. Are you ready to say that now? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I need to go home. I just need to go home and feel feel like I'm 100% convicted. My family 100% convicted that I'm good. But that's my intention. That's 100% my intention. It was before the year started. I just I keep telling people this. It's like the stuff coming out of my hand is still plenty good. I just don't. I honestly just don't know if I could take that feeling that I felt numerous times this year, like letting people down, letting an organization down, letting teammates down. I'm just not sure I could feel that again, and then and be at peace with that. So, I mean, this moment that I got to be a part of and experience.
How about just the fact that those guys you grew up with, you got to go to spring training with that first, with Lab and Smoltz and so forth. So they kind of passed on to you what the Braves way was before, and then you were able to spend this last 4 or 5 years kind of doing that. How special is that to you?
Yeah, I think when I reflect back on my minor league career, and that was a grind. Like just getting out of A-ball was a grind, and certainly making it to the big leagues and then being in the room with those guys was intimidating, and it was tough because I didn't pitch well my first year here, and to get traded away the next year and kind of go figure it out, kind of go figure out who I was and like what I was actually doing, and then to be able to come back and I feel like do my part to regular season, to post, to have a good year that year in 21, and then to go out there and pitch in some meaningful games, and all while wearing this uniform. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Alex is. He's so focused on bringing good people, and you combine that with a culture that's already established, and an identity and a pride in the uniform and a pride in the name on the front, and he really drives that home, and so it's like, man, you bring good people in, and then you have that good culture and identity. Special things happen, and it's been an honor. And just to remember, like walking into that Gulf Coast League clubhouse, to looking around in this room right now, it's pretty cool.